That's what we want to do with nunq. We want to assist people in their daily work. We don't want to replace them.
In the next interview, we'll be joined by Nicolas and Julian, the co-founders of nunq, and we'll talk through AI and the nunq solution. Hi, I'm Will. I'm here with the guys from nunq. We've got Julian and Nicolas, the co-founders. For people who don't really know what nunq is, how do you explain it?
nunq is a context-aware AI assistant that's directly integrated into every application, so that AI assistance is only one click away. And not only that, but it also immediately knows what you're working on and solves the problem of copy and pasting to a browser tab, basically.
So as you go through applications, you've got that context, I guess, of, okay, well, nunq knows what application you're in, and it can give you some insights. And recently had agent mode as well. Do you want to talk through that?
We're also trying to go into the agentic era, basically, trying to also be able to interact with applications using nunq. Don't only want to do this one way, but we also want to be able to get information back from nunq into the application that you're working on. So not only read the context, but also put the results back into the application that you're working on.
Yeah, absolutely. So from where nunq started and where it is now, what's your sort of learnings along the way? What surprised you?
I think the most important thing that we noticed was that it's really important to get started with AI, and you don't have to make a project out of everything. You don't have to make the company AI first. It's very important to get first experiences using AI and to get an access to all employees in the company so that they can experience AI and also learn what it's capable to do and what it's not capable to do.
Yeah, I think that's really important, actually, that you can have users that can take it, use it, and then bring it out to the rest of the company. And it doesn't have to be large-scale AI strategy, that sort of thing. You could just start today and see what benefits you.
Yes.
Yeah. So nunq is at use at Tegos and some customers as well being rolled out. So what sort of feedback have you got from it?
Yeah, I think our customers are very happy that they can empower their employees with a powerful AI tool, so that the employees to have a AI assistant that can help them on a daily basis on every application. And yeah, we are now starting with providing the employees access to the tool, and they are really using it day by day. And together with our customers, we are then further continuing to work on special use cases, so that we use nunq for also automating some processes. And so basically it's a step-by-step process. So the first step is giving initial access to the employees, and that's already very helpful. And then we continue to work on specialized use cases with automations, and then also, for example, with integrations into third-party systems.
Yeah, sounds good. And it's for a first day of using nunq, really, for me, if I download it and I could start a small scale, which is just talking to it and choose my AI model, and maybe I just choose OpenAI because it's what I'm used to. And then from there you can get into the automations, but it doesn't always have to be that complicated, does it?
No, it does not have to be complicated. So it's really downloading it, trying it out, and yeah, we have our small button on every application. You can just click it, and then you have a fast access to AI. The AI does directly know what you're working on, and that's really a fast step into it, and you can really get a quick benefit from it by just asking something about what you see on in the moment on your screen, and getting help.
Another recent development is the MCP access, especially from Business Central. That's just quite dear to my heart. And do you want to explain how that works and how we can get that data easily?
Yeah, MCP stands for Model Context Protocol, and it's more or less new AI interface. So you can, via MCP, you can connect a third-party system with AI, and Business Central does also now support the MCP, and it does allow reading data, but it is also allowing writing data or performing actions via the AI. So the AI can basically call some small tools like reading data or writing data, and it's basically enabling a new way of communication between the AI and the system. And it does offer a lot of potentials for the future. So you can think of implementing or setting up specialized assistants or agents which are therefore executing one special task. For example, retrieving some data out of Business Central. For example, when you are at an email and you have to get some data out of Business Central, then you can have a specialized agent that can retrieve exactly the data that you need. And in the next step, it's possible to also, for example, create some data, for example, a quote or an offer or an order. And that's a real big thing, I think, for the future, because it's allowing a lot of new opportunities and interaction opportunities.
For sure. So last week for a prospect, I within nunq and in Outlook, I connected it to Business Central and a price list as well, so I could work out how proceedable their request of a purchase was. And that was by looking up to Business Central, looking at credit limits from the customer, looking at our stock and what inventory we had on hand. And we bring that against the email itself. And it brings all that context together, and it gives you all of that information just from the nunq click. So very powerful. So if people want to get started with nunq, what would be the next steps from now?
If you want to get started with nunq, you just go to our website and download the application. It's a desktop application, and we need to make it a desktop application so that we have this direct access to the context of applications. But it should be fairly straightforward to install. You just download it, log in, and you can start.
And what if people aren't sure if they'll get all the benefits out of it? What can we do there?
We're offering a 2-week trial so that you can test all the features of nunq. We don't restrict anything. You can log in as many users as you want, and you can really get a feeling if it provides value to you and if you want to continue using it afterwards.
So for IT departments and people in IT, how does nunq help them with security and governance around AI?
So we're really focused on compliance and security. We only provide AI models that we can guarantee to be GDPR compliant and hosted within the European Union. And also, more importantly, we only provide models where we can guarantee that the data will not be used to train new models, basically. So that's how we ensure that your data is secure, not trained on, and staying within the European Union.
So your data is safe. And so for users, especially if you've got a lot of people in the company, people are going to use AI anyway. And there's so many tools, and they're available on the browser, and they might be able to bypass controls and be able to do what they want. So having that nunq and that easy access really helps.
Yes, definitely. So also from our experience, it's people want to use AI because it helps a lot in your daily work. And we are happy to provide a centralized access and a platform and tool with which the employees can use AI in a secure and safe way.
So nunq is a really exciting tool. Where do you see it going next?
So we're already starting to put agentic features into nunq, and we want to continue doing that and try to push the boundaries of what's possible in that way. So we basically want to have a work assistant that you can use in your daily work. Basically similar to vibe coding, we want to take it to vibe working, so that you always have your AI assistant on the right that you can ask for any task that you are currently working on, and that it also can take action for you instead of just providing guidance.
I think it's good that with nunq, it doesn't try and do things for you immediately. You just give it a nudge. I think that's always important, that it's not trying to do too much, and you still got the human aspect as well. So you're doing the work, but if you need just a little bit of, how can I rephrase this email, then it's always there to help you.
I think that's a big benefit of nunq, that you're directly integrated into applications, because the way other providers like ChatGPT, for example, do it with agent modes or something, I don't think that's the way people work. You don't upload a PDF or a PowerPoint, let it change something, download it again, manually edit it, upload it again. That's not how you work. You want to have an AI assistant that is directly integrated into your applications and can fulfill tasks for you.
Absolutely. So one of the things I'm working on at the moment is a customer-specific agent, and it's related to, so we have our software projects, and they might have some specialist software around what they use. And so it's part of the support handover that I'm creating these sort of assistants, nunq assistants, and you can ask it very specific questions. So where do you think that could go?
I think there's a lot of potential. So we do really see a lot of use cases where we also use company knowledge, so knowledge sources out of the company, and it's a good way to really use the information that you already have in your company, for example, about customers or projects, and with an agent or assistant in nunq, you can really have a fast access and to these knowledge sources, so that for example your employees can ask questions about the projects or the customer and get an answer based on the sources, and then after this knowledge access step, there's a lot of more potential to also integrate with the tools, for example, to Business Central, and then also
Jira as well.
Jira, for example, as well. And there's a lot of more potential to do then even automations and not only asking questions.
Yeah. So like if an email comes in from a customer and you have that assistant that's related to them, and you have Jira, you have Business Central, you have all of your own data available as well, it can bring that context very quickly then, from an email request to understanding what they're saying and helping your user be the expert in helping the customer.
Yeah, that's exactly what we are working on. So we see a lot of potential to integrate AI more in your daily work by using the context, because you are working on your desktop and you are seeing all the applications, and basically the AI with nunq can now know what you are seeing on your screen, and then there's a big benefit that the AI can really combine the context of what you're seeing right now with the applications which you are using, and there's a really new way of connection of all these elements together.
So a hot topic in the AI world is which model to use and which one is the best, and is Google overtaking OpenAI, this sort of questions. What's your favorite?
My personal favorite depends on the use case, to be honest. So if I'm just asking questions, I like to use OpenAI models. But if I want the AI to do stuff, my experience is that Claude models by Anthropic, for example, are much more capable in that regard. So if you want to take action, then I would recommend Claude models. And that's also a major selling point of nunq. You're not locked into one provider. You can switch freely between models. So no matter which provider will be the leading provider in the future, you can simply switch out the models as you need.
Yes, so our target there is to always provide the access to the best and leading models. So what does come in the future, we want to provide fast access to the best models, and we do not want that you are locked into one provider, and we are there to provide the best access in the future.
And like you said, context is important. And with your assistants and your tools in nunq, for example, Claude works really well with Business Central information and nav. So for my assistants, I've put Claude. But for other assistants, you might say, okay, well, actually, OpenAI would answer this in a more structural way, like if it wants to rewrite emails or do prompt templates, that could work better.
Yeah, I agree there. So we, for example, already worked on some use cases where, for example, the OpenAI models did not work out well, and then we thought about how could we improve it. Then we just changed, for example, as Julian mentioned, to a Claude model, and then it worked very well. And I think it's also somehow a part of building up the knowledge about the AI, that you get in touch with the different models, try it out by your own, and then you get from step to step more knowledge about which model could be used for which use case.
And in nunq, it's just 2 clicks to change between models, and you could even just ask for the same question, but answer it with this model instead if you don't like your answer.
Yes, we are very flexible there. So when you are chatting with AI models, you have just a model selector, and there you can choose between all the models that we are providing with our tool.
And you can also, if you want, self-host your models. If you have like really high regulatory requirements, you can even choose to self-host open source models if you need. We also provide support for that.
And in general, around AI or even technology, where do you think it's heading? I mean, the landscape's changing very quickly, but if we're saying, in the next couple of years, where does your imagination take you?
I think there's a lot of talks about software development being dead or dying. I don't think that's true. I think software development is going to be around for a while. If we look back in the past, every advancement in making it easier to develop software led to more software being developed. So I think we're in a golden age of software development right now, with more software being produced than ever. And I think it will continue for a few years at least this way.
But I mean, AI can generate a lot of lines of code, but they're not necessarily the best lines, and it might take longer to get rid of them and rewrite it in some cases.
That's why I think developers will be around for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, and AI in general, I think when you look on the public, there are a lot of perspectives how to look on AI, and some are seeing, for example, AGI, so artificial general intelligence, in, I don't know, the next year, but there are also some voices that say, we will not do it in the next 10 years. So there are a lot of different perspectives, and I do today see still some technical limitations which are now preventing that we already have AGI, for example, and but the landscape, as you said, is developing very fast, and we will have to look how the future evolves, and we are excited to be a part of the journey with nunq.
Yes, I mean, AI is already amazing. It's I couldn't live without it anymore. So it's already very helpful. But for example, if you look at self-driving and look back in time, 10 years ago, they said next year we're going to have full self-driving cars, and we're just now starting to see full self-driving cars. So I think it's going to take some time to really get AGI like AI. But that doesn't mean that AI right now is not helpful. It's very helpful, and you should get started using it.
And for me, it's also really about empowering people. So from our daily work, we also use AI daily, and we are seeing a lot of benefits and a big help in the daily work. And I think at the moment it's not that AI does anything, or for me it's also not that AI should do anything. It's more about supporting people and helping them doing things. And there I already now see a lot of benefits and good points.
It's human in the loop. It's not, AI isn't replacing anyone.
No,
like you guys. It's assisting people to be better at their jobs, and maybe in my case, help their memory of their jobs as well as you go through.
That's what we want to do with nunq. We want to assist people in their daily work. We don't want to replace them. That's also a different approach that other tools maybe that try to really replace jobs, basically by doing like agentic stuff. We want to bring AI assistance to the people so that they can do their work more efficiently.
Yeah, I agree there, because when we are doing experiments where we only run AI without a human in the loop, then we for example see that the results are not that great, and that the results are sometimes bad, and that's where we want to go in. So we do not want processes without even a human in the loop. So we want to assist the humans that are working with our tool, and giving them new opportunities with AI.
Well, thank you, Julian and Nicolas, for joining us. I'm looking forward to see where nunq goes.
Yeah, thank you for inviting us.